Hi, my dearest friends. I'm recording this video to talk to you about a theoretical modality in therapy called Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy. And that is one of the modalities that is incredibly compelling to me. So that's why I want to record a video about it. And I am walking, and I thought I will talk about it on the go. So, Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy was created by Albert Ellis, who I mentioned already on my video with a presentation of CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy is sort of a CBT, but not really. It's a different kind of modality, and it is incredibly compelling to me because it's a no-nonsense sort of modality the way I understand it. It holds that we have extreme beliefs about the world, others, and ourselves. And these extreme beliefs, if we get attached to them, if we begin believing them seriously, they can cause a lot of suffering because we kind of hold on to them and don't want to part with them. For example, I believe that the world needs to treat me fairly. This is this extremely radical belief that if you hold on to it and you believe that you were treated unfairly, you will experience a lot of bad feelings and a lot of distress, and you will be traumatized. And so the idea of rational emotive behavior therapy is that we can undo these dramatic beliefs for ourselves. We don't have to adhere to such radical beliefs about the world, ourselves, and others. And when it comes to selves, for instance, this is something that is sometimes also called limiting beliefs. We can also uphold these extreme ideas. The examples vary, and they can be endless. That would be something like the belief I'm unlovable, or I'm bad at something. I'm bad at math, I'm bad at relationships, I'm bad at something else, I'm bad at public speaking, and stuff like that. These beliefs that we build, and maybe they have some ground in our experiences. Nobody says that you will believe that without any ground, but they begin to be sort of self-fulfilling prophecies for people, and the people would interpret every new experience in line with these self-fulfilling prophecies, in line with these limiting beliefs, in line with these extreme radical ideas, because these are very radical. For example, if we take the belief, I'm not good at public speaking, I'm not good at delivering speeches. This is a radical belief, right? It's absolutizing, it's something about identity rather than experiences. And the way to modify it, according to rational emotive behavior therapy, would not be trying to believe the idea that, oh, I'm an incredibly good public speaker, I'm enthralling everybody with the first sound of my voice, and I give such profound insights that everybody is compelled to listen, right? This is another radical belief. It's a positive belief. It's a better belief to have, probably, but at the same time, this is a belief that can also be questioned very severely by experiences. So a belief that would be somewhere on the middle ground, reasonable belief, sort of shunning these extremes would be something like, for example, with due preparation and with allowing myself of enough time to prepare, I will be able to deliver a compelling presentation or a speech that would contain all the elements that a good speech should contain, right? For example, it will have the structure of, again, having some sort of compelling question, compelling opening, some sort of evidence laid out, some sort of thesis proven, and a comprehensive conclusion, and sort of relaxed Q&A portion of it, right? The same goes to any sort of other beliefs that we might have about ourselves. I'm not good at something. Let's say I'm not good at math. It's a kind of a very harsh predicament to have, kind of very radical belief about yourself. Like maybe, it can be changed to, like, if I give myself enough time and study on the free resources like Khan Academy or whatever, I will be able to solve some of these questions that are currently difficult for me. And maybe it will take me a lot of time, but I will be able to comprehend it if I pay enough attention. That would be a more realistic belief. It will be positive belief. It will be a belief that will tell you that, okay, you do need to invest some time and resources and attention into this, but nevertheless, it is not a belief of your identity. It doesn't tell you that, oh, I'm not good at it, right? It is just something much more reasonable to stick to. And any sort of radical belief about yourself or about the world can actually be modified in this way. Maybe not at once. For instance, you do want to recall some of the experiences that would question your radical beliefs. For example, if you tell yourself, oh, I'm not good at relationships, you might want to recall some examples in your life when you were pretty good at the relationship, actually. Like maybe you had a friend in your second grade, or you were able to explain yourself to somebody, in college or something like that, right? It's just too radical to believe that I'm not good at it, or this is just not for me altogether. And this is something that I think rational emotive behavior therapy allows us to do, allows us to question these beliefs step by step. The big challenge is to identify them, because usually it's deeply felt, and you might not sort of even reflect that you have them. But once you do, and there are multiple ways to identify them. For example, you can journal and then sort of analyze your writing and find out what is the story that you're actually telling yourself about yourself or the world also, and sort of modify it, make it more palatable, also not being too harsh on yourself, sort of forgiving yourself for some things, and genuinely coming in a sense of comfort within yourself and a sense of better harmony with the world and others. So that is just something I thought I will be talking about on this walk, and I hope you are having a great day. So it's called Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy, and I think it could be useful for us, and I'm hoping to see you in my next video. So that's about it. Bye bye.